Alright, what's up everybody? It's me, Technovore, and today we are going to be playing Star Wars The Old Republic. Our goal right now is to reach that legendary status player status rather. And in order to do so, you have to complete all 8 main storylines. I've already completed 2. This is number 3. So we are going to be going on the Sith Juggernaut. Now I invite all of you to go ahead and go into the chat in Twitch or in YouTube and go ahead and let me know how you want me to play this character. Whether it's certain decisions to do, certain quests to do. Otherwise, I'm just going to be blasting through the main storyline, just trying to get through this. Now, I have already got some armor, some things to go ahead and start this guy out. So this is an alt for my normal characters, so don't be surprised if you see certain things right away on a character saying that is not how characters start and everything else. That's because they don't. I've already gotten certain things, and so we're just going to go ahead and start off the quest line. Alright, so if you haven't done so already, go ahead and smash that like button on the bottom there if you like my content, and don't forget to subscribe. And also too, you can hit that bell icon and get notified every time that I put out new content. Alright, and on this channel, we don't just play Star Wars The Old Republic, even though that's my main game. We are going to be playing all sorts of MMORPGs on this channel. We're also going to be doing some tech reviews on this channel. So, if you like what you see, don't forget, smash that like button, click subscribe. Let's get on with it. I always like watching these little cutscenes. It's just kind of cool looking. It's like watching a video.
At last, you
like
arrived.
I'm actually
Good,
in the video.
good. There is much to do, and every moment is critical.
So I picked out this Mandalorian
Overseer
helmet
Tremel.
because I just thought
For
it looked good on a
decades, I've
Juggernaut.
administered the trials that prove who is and is not worthy to join the Sith Order. The trials are a chance to weed out the weak. Those who face them either survive and become Sith, or die.
So he is a Sith character. So I'm going to go ahead and play along that Sith bloodline so far.
Mark my words, I am destined to be Sith.
It wasn't destiny that brought you here. Yes, you are here and ahead of schedule because of me. I expect you to obey. You face your trials, you serve me, and I will make you the most powerful acolyte here.
And then also too, I'm making this guy kind of evil. So again, if you guys want me to do something different, go ahead and post it up in that chat, and we can go ahead and try to change the way that this guy is. So we're going to make him really aggressive, really evil. We're going to go ahead and say, be sure that you do.
You had better be able to deliver that, Tremel.
Leave your doubt at the door. There's no room for it in here, and no time to waste. The trials themselves are difficult enough, but they are hardly the greatest threat you face. There's an acolyte here named Vemrin. He's your enemy, and he will try to kill you. We must prepare you.
Let him try. I'll destroy him.
With my guidance, someday you'll destroy all your enemies. That practice sword you've arrived with is insufficient. The blade of lesser acolytes. You need a dominating weapon. In the tomb of Ajunta Paul, there's an old armory. A strong Sith warblade awaits you there. The tomb is thick with claw slugs. Deadly, savage creatures.
So
Be
he's
speedy,
saying
but
that,
careful.
you know, I had a practice
They've been
blade.
the end of many
I did,
acolytes.
but then when I went ahead and gave my guy all this extra armor and everything like that, I also gave him an actual lightsaber already. So
If they lack the instinct to avoid me, I'll feed them their heads.
Once you acquire the war blade, I suggest you spend some time in the tomb bloodying it. Then come to me in my chambers in the academy.
Alright, now let's get on with that gameplay. So it says here that I got some mail, but I've already collected everything that was in the mail, and we can go ahead and read all that later. It's just all the newcomer stuff, so I'm just not going to even worry about it. And as you can see, I already got the lightsaber. Now, unfortunately, I can't change the blade color just yet. I'm not a high enough level because I'm just starting. But it's still better than that practice blade that I had. Oh, we gotta kill some... I think I can kill some more core slugs over here. No, I'm not going to talk to anybody. I'm just going to go kill some people. Alright, so I don't really know all the mechanics of this one yet. So it looks like we got Vicious Slash. That's just going to be my high slash. And then, what do we got here? Force Charge, Jump to... Oh, okay, yeah. So we're going to actually move that over here. And we're going to take a Natural Might and put it over here. And Channel Hatred is my Restore Energy. So the reason why I'm doing that is because these little augments here, or at least the augments that is going to be put there, that's for the stuff that like is an instant thing that can be cast while I'm doing attacks and everything like that. So I just shove them over onto the side. You know, it kind of sucks right now. I only really have 2 attacks, but as you get, you know, if you're not familiar with the game, as you progress on higher levels, you will get some other attacks. Now I'm doing some point and click fighting right now because I haven't played macros yet or key bindings just yet for that. But we're going to go ahead and get into that. I do not ever recommend doing the point and click. The point and click is very, very, you know, inefficient. Oh, I'm not getting some credit for this course. I'm supposed to go outside. You know, he's pretty nimble on his feet there for a bigger guy. Yeah, he can jump pretty high too. He's using the Force. Oh. Gotta get 2 more of these guys. Let's see here. Someone's really challenged me to do it? Alright. Let's go. Come on. You want to be that guy that challenges a level 2 to a duel? Fine. What do you got? Oh, you're level 3. Okay. Well, that's not so bad. Come on. Come on. You wanted a duel. Let's do it. yeah. Alright, so now that that guy's been dealt with, let's go ahead and kill these last 2 core slugs here, and then we'll go ahead and get on with the quest. Oh! I mean, honestly, I don't know why somebody would have actually challenged, even at level 3, challenge somebody to a duel. I mean, that's something that you do
You desire more
with the
power.
level 75. Oh,
Good.
see, this is what I was talking about there being some extra things that you get as you level up. So now I'm a level 2, so now I've gotten this retaliation. Revitalizes target, so that's good. Let's see. Oh, and I got a new combat form to increase my efficiency.
Remember, peace is a lie.
Alright, so... I've got to fix my key bindings too. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm pressing buttons to try to rocket boost and everything else. It's not working because obviously I haven't mapped those key bindings yet. I always use the same key bindings for all of my characters. That way, it's just always consistent. So I just gotta pull them in. Alright, let's just check my map here. Okay, I'm going the right way. You shoot me, I'm going to use my lightsaber like a baseball bat. Alright, which way are we going? We're going this way. Oh! Oh, look at that, repelling out of the roof, too! You know, I just got done with a smuggler that could shoot multiple people at the same time, and going back to one person combat without like multiple damage or multiple person damage. Alright, moving on. Let's go and get this sword. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more powerful than my nothing lightsaber, but alright, little cutscene. So I think it's funny that he put that little saber thing on his side, but then when I go ahead and equip that, because here we'll actually do a preview of it. So when you equip it, it goes on your back. So I just think it was a little funny. And watch him play with it. Like I said, pretty nimble for a big guy. Now, another thing about this guy is if you look at his helmet, this is a helmet that I got with one of the cartel packs for the Mandalorian set, the new Mandalorian set. With that helmet, or with that set, came this helmet that has the horns and this Mandalorian looking thing, right? And I thought that it was like, hey man, that would be great on a Juggernaut, especially, you know, since I made this Juggernaut, you know, a big guy and everything like that. But if you look closely here, If you see this thing right here, this little lens thing right on top of the helmet. Now you don't see it when he's in the cutscenes; it like goes away, but it is animated. So when I pull out my saber or whatever to actually fight with, the thing pops down. Because again, it's made for a guy that's shooting and stuff like that, so it's supposed to be a little targeting thing. But I thought that was so cool that they animated just that little thing right there on this new Mandalorian helmet. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and get this saber in. We'll put down this lightsaber that I have currently, and we're moving on. Well, at least it is more powerful. You gotta give him that. Took this guy out. That last guy out. 2 hits. This guy 4 hits. Oh, he's got a shield. Wow. Such finesse. Alright, let's go. Looks like we still got another 6 droids we gotta take out. So here's probably 4 more here. That was that retaliate new thing that I got. That's just the regular thing that I got. Alright. Looks like I still got 2 more droids to take out. Is there some more up here? Yup, there they are. In case you're wondering, it's right up here that it's telling me, you know, what I need to do. These little bonus things. The bonus things inside any quest is actually good to do. So that actually contributes to your conquest goals when you're in a guild. Now, right now, this character is not in a guild. But when you go ahead and get into a guild, it is very important. Go ahead and do those little bonus missions because it boosts up your conquest goal. For instance, just a couple days ago, one of my other guys, I didn't even realize it. I was going through and I was finishing up the storyline and everything like that, and I was moving on to the next chapter, which is Rise of the Hutt Cartel. And all of a sudden, I get an email from the guild saying, "Hey, you are #1 in our conquest goal." And that's just all because I'm just making sure that when I'm doing all of these quests, I'm looking up here. I'm looking right up in this corner on the left here, and I'm looking for those bonus ones, and I'm doing those because those are what is what getting me those actual conquest points. Now, the guy did say to stick around and bloody up the place, so let's oblige him. Start off with this. This. Okay. And see, there's a bonus one right there. It says bonus kill, 1 of 6. So that means I got to take out some more of these Kolar slugs here. I know I was saying them wrong earlier. But yeah, Kolar. Okay, so I'm at 4 of 6, so I gotta kill 2 more. Let's just take out this brother and there's daddy, and take out the sister. Okay, and we'll take out, you know, Auntie on cousins, just for good measure. Now, oh, look at this. We got some brutes we got to bloody up here. So these are looters. Now, I'm not sure if the Juggernaut can actually have double blades. And actually, let me check on that. Let's see if it'll take a double blade. Nope, it will not take the double blade. So unfortunately, the Juggernaut is a one-bladed guy, but that's, you know, that's all right. Let's go ahead and get the rocket launcher going there. So this guy, he's a tank. You know, he's just in there to Hulk out and everything like that. So that's why he looks the way he does. Oh, almost had it. Oh, it's actually not letting me go over the ledge. So you actually get more experience actually just going ahead and finishing up these quest lines than you do actually going around trying to fight, you know, little combat and everything like that. So we're not even going to bother with that. We're just going to go ahead and kick it. A mountain in here. So I got this crazy mount too. This was my prize actually. Remember when I told you guys that I had gotten an email stating that I was #1 in our conquest goals? Well, this was my prize, along with some creds and everything like that. But I got this massive looking creature thing. I don't even know what it's called. Let's see here. It's a jungle gundark. Right, and I got this, so I was like, you know what, this would be fitting for my Juggernaut. A big guy on a big guy, you know, and it kind of looks like, you know, maybe he took the horns for his helmet, you know, and took it off of this guy right here. You know, it could work, right? So it's gonna kick me off here. There we go. So let's see here. Where am I going? Okay. Now I do have this legacy unlocked of the rocket boot, so that at least gets me to go in places.
Hold on a moment. Let me get a look at you.
My gigantic.
So you're Overseer Tremel's secret weapon. Impressive, to be sure.
Yeah.
Afraid the old man waited too long to make his move, though. I'm Vemrin, and unlike you, I've fought and bled for everything I have.
Yeah,
I demand respect.
I think we're going to go with, what are you implying?
Are you saying I haven't earned my way?
Please, everyone knows what Tremel is doing. If Overseer Tremel had made his move a year ago when I first arrived, you might have had a chance. But now, too little, too late.
This is ridiculous, Vemrin. Let's just kill him and hide the body.
Yeah,
We're not on Balmorra anymore, Dolgus. There are rules, traditions. We'll leave the shortcuts to Overseer Tremel and his last pathetic hope here.
So, we're going to go with the dark side response, because again, we're making this kind of evil. If you look down here where the responses are, if you hover over a response, it can actually tell you if it's got this little Sith symbol here that it's going to be a dark side response. If it has the little bursting star and it's blue and everything like that, that's actually saying it's going to be a light side response. So whenever possible, I'm going to try, unless you guys tell me otherwise in the chat, I'm going to be picking as evil of a response as I can possibly get. So, prepare to be crushed.
I'm going to take what's yours, and then I'm going to kill you.
You have no idea the enemy you're making. Coming, Dolgus?
Be right there, Vemrin.
His little lapdog is named Dolgus.
Listen to me,
right?
you useless priss.
And so,
Acolytes
it's like he's a
aren't allowed
dog.
to murder each other. But accidents happen. It isn't murder without witnesses. No more warnings. Vemrin's the alpha monster here. You go after Vemrin.
Another
you
dog
die.
reference, the alpha monster. Right? It's like a whole like little thing. Well, if they're gonna act like dogs, I'm gonna treat them like dogs and put them down.
Good. You've returned. You seem to be in one piece. Tell me, how do you like your new blade?
I think it will carve.
I hope it's thirsty. I plan on drowning it.
What are you doing, Father? I only just got my war blade and I've been here 6 months.
I have my reasons, Escala. And you will not breathe a word of this to anyone. Do you hear?
Yes. Yes, Father.
Acolyte, this is Escala, my daughter. She's one of the advanced students here. On her way to becoming Sith. If she minds herself.
I'll keep quiet about your new charge, Father. But I won't be there if whatever you're planning blows up in your face.
Don't mind her, she's just sore that I'm keeping secrets. She growls, but she's loyal. Now, I thought I heard Vemrin's voice in the adjacent chamber before you arrived. Did he make his move so soon?
Yeah, I hate him already. I look forward to ending his miserable existence.
If things go well, you will have that satisfaction someday.
Someday.
Still, I'd hoped we
I don't know about
have
this
more
someday.
time. Vemrin's not the type to sniff around for too long before trying to take a bite. In a drive for sheer numbers, the criteria for Academy admittance has been relaxed. Now anyone with Force sensitivity is allowed entrance. Vemrin is mixed blood, the invisible rot eating at the foundation of the Empire. He must not be allowed
He's saying
to
mixed
advance.
blood, but this guy is not even Sith. Like, not even true Sith. Because that's actually a race. Let's see here. Vermin is mixed blood and the invisible rot. Yeah. Okay.
So please, just let me stop him.
Unfortunately, Vemrin's caught the eye of Darth Barris, one of the most influential Sith Lords. He's being groomed to be
This will be
Barris's new
funny.
apprentice.
When we get to the end
As
of the
Darth Barris's
storyline, because I already
apprentice,
know
the
about Darth
power at
Barris,
Vemrin's fingertips
it
will be
is
considerable.
hilarious
He
what
could
happens.
change the Sith for the worse. You must proceed to your next trial immediately. I want you to interrogate 3 prisoners in the Academy jails and decide their fates. Consider each criminal's story carefully. The decisions you make will be scrutinized, so let your passions guide your judgments.
You'd better send someone to clean up after me.
The slave pens are right there. They have mops. Go to the Academy prison. Speak to head jailer Nash and return to me after you've passed judgment on the prisoners.
Now, if you notice that, like, when I'm equipping, like, this here and this here, it's not actually changing any of my stuff. That's because I actually have it locked on to a certain look on my character. I'll show you guys here. So, this character slots here, I actually have it locked to look like this. But if you actually put in all the stuff that I'm getting, he would actually look like this. So you see why I kind of locked my character into how he looks. I'd rather get the power than the look of the power. Alright, where are these? Okay. I can actually keep my map open. It's really cool because this thing goes, you know, translucent when you're moving. Alright, let's get a little evil.
One more chirp from you, little bird, and you'll regret it.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Ow, jerk! If you don't like that, just say so. I can do other animals too. Dire cat, frog dog, waking monkey lizard, you name it.
You, I'm Jailer Nash. I run these cells and slave pits. You're the acolyte Tremel sent for the test, right? He thinks highly of you.
Let's cut to the chase.
No skin off my rump. Now, these 3 prisoners have been transferred here for your inspection. You gotta interrogate them as needed, and then decide their fate. The convicted are usually executed, or given a trial by combat to see if they're worthy. Whatever you decide, you will be the one to carry out the sentence.
I was hoping this would keep me entertained.
Ah, fine. Let's get started. This one on the left.
You freaks aren't getting anything new out of me. Just do whatever you're gonna do.
Let me make this plain as day. If you don't cooperate, I will kill you.
I'm not afraid to die.
Impudent to the last. As I was saying, she was sent to kill an Imperial spy in the Yavin system. Throughout her torture, she maintained that she was hired anonymously.
Get it through your damn head! I had no idea he was Imperial, and I don't know who hired me.
Well...
Regale me with the details of your operation. What was your chosen form of murder?
I didn't kill him. I was caught before I could pull it off.
The point is, she doesn't deny the charge. So now you must decide. Execution or trial by combat. Which do you choose?
So, and this is what I was talking about the light side thing. I know that I said I was going to make this guy completely evil, but I think that there's some choices that I can make that are still evil without actually, like, being evil. So, I mean, I could arm her, and she could, you know, die by my hand. I could just kill her straight off. But I like to think that I'm going to corrupt this person, and I want to make him my assassin. I think that is more evil. Even though it says it's the light thing to do, that's what I'm going to do.
Neither, actually. She could prove useful. Send her to Imperial Intelligence.
I won't work for free.
Huh. You spared her. Interesting.
Please, I am a fellow Sith. Judge me with an open mind and grant me trial by combat, I beg you.
Pipe down, scum. You will speak when spoken to.
This part of Waste is Davotech, once a valued Sith champion, until he botched an important mission and caused 1,000 Imperial deaths. Now look at him.
I served faithfully for 24 years. Then one mistake, and they threw me away. Now I have been left here to rot. Please, let me feel the weight of a weapon once more.
I'm going to go straight up Klingon on this. I know that's mixing the universes up here, but everything else, you know what? I'm going to let him die with honor.
I will grant your wish. A warrior should die with his boots on.
My thanks, young warrior.
This should be entertaining.
Next.
Well, he didn't put up much of a fight, did he?
So, you know, now I'm looking here, see if anybody wants to tell me how to do it. Nobody's saying anything else. So, I'm gonna say that
He died a warrior.
Ah, well, this last prisoner's a bit of a puzzle. He's called Breg, and he's a jittery little wretch, suspected of supplying forged documents to Republic agents. Strangely enough, he maintains his innocence, despite being severely tortured.
Nebaga imana, naki naya, bila maknam unya kamna lebek.
Are you trying to tell me you've led a clean life?
Naki oya makmak.
Nebaga imana, naki naya, bila maknam unya kamna lebek.
He's never wavered from that line. And the evidence is circumstantial. I suppose it's actually possible he didn't do it. So, what do you decide?
So, I'm not going to be one to actually go ahead and punish innocent. However, I don't know if this guy was telling the truth. So, I'm not going to kill him. Unless somebody says I should. Nope. Alright. So we're just going to leave him in there.
This matter is beneath me. Throw him back in his cell.
Karipaka yang naya, harakam serik mera.
Well, I guess it's back to solitary for him. Well, that's that. You're an interesting one, kid. I can see why people are keeping tabs on you. Head back to Overseer Tremel. See what he thinks of your choices.
Alright, where am I going here? So let's take a left turn in Albuquerque. We're going to talk to this guy, and then we're going to take a little break.
Is this everything?
Everything Lord Renning was able to obtain, yes.
Then run back to your master in the beast pens before I cut you in half. Sorry to make you wait, Acolyte. These interruptions are incredibly annoying. On to the business at hand, your test in the jails. First, the assassin, Solentz. She attempted to kill an Imperial spy, but was unaware of her client's affiliation. You assigned her to Imperial intelligence. I commend you. That was excellent thinking. Never waste a potential resource.
Of course, the answer was obvious.
Obvious to you, but not to many who have come before you. Now, Devatek, the failed warrior, why grant his wish for a trial by combat?
We're going to say to prove his usefulness.
I wanted to show him how ineffective he'd become, and to rub it in his face.
So glad you enjoyed yourself, but such a petty exercise wastes time. Something we have a shortage of at the moment.
So, really cool thing about this, if you don't like the response you can do, you can just escape out and just do it all over again. So, we're going to do it all over.
Is this everything?
Everything.
Then, sorry to... On to the business
Space
at
bar.
hand, your test in
Get
the
this over
jails.
with.
First, the assassins. You were...
Yep. We already
Of
went
course,
to that.
the answer was obvious.
Oh,
Now, we're going to choose a different response to try to get something that, you know, I would actually want to hear for my decision. Because I think I made the right decision going all Klingon about it. Again, don't hate me in the comments because I am mixing two universes. I know that there's a big thing between Star Wars and Star Trek, but hey, I love both. Okay, moving on. We're going to say that I wanted to learn his worth.
I needed to discover for certain that he was no longer useful.
That holds some merit, but it should have been obvious he was far past any use. Devotek was an utter waste of space. Once something is no longer useful, it should be eradicated. Remember that. Now the forger who maintained his innocence. You refused to deal with him. Explain.
So I can kind of insult this guy, I guess, by saying I don't have to explain it. I can insult the guy by saying he was just an insect and it's kind of beneath me. Or I can say it wasn't worth my consideration. But then I have a feeling that this guy is going to say, oh, well, you shouldn't pass the buck and everything like that. So, let's try this out. We're going to try, I don't have to explain myself, and see what this guy's response is. Now, of course, this guy's not a companion, so it doesn't really matter in game, but I just want to get that story, like, movie feel to it.
I didn't deal with him, and I'm not going to justify myself to you either.
If you plan on advancing here, you'd better drop that attitude, Acolyte.
See, that is not the type of response that I want.
Is this everything?
So we're going to go ahead and go through, and
of course.
we're going to say that, and you know what? We're just going to test this out. Let's see what to honor his past looks like.
I did it out of respect for his service. He used to be a potent warrior.
We don't have time to honor yesterday's accomplishments. Devotech was an utter waste of space. Once something is no...
First of all... Yeah.
Is this everything? Then, so on you were...
Alright.
Of course.
Oh, now.
I needed to discover for certain that he was no longer useful.
We went back with the...
That holds some depth
now. Now we're going to try just insulting the creature. Maybe that would earn a little bit of respect. Again, this guy doesn't really matter.
I ignore gnats and puddles of water. Must I explain that as well?
Yes. In fact, you do. Deciding not to engage is sloppy. You left the issue in limbo. Things fall through the cracks when they're disregarded. No matter how insignificant something seems, be definitive. You must always be thinking and considering every angle. Aside from a strong and skilled sword arm, that will be what impresses Darth Barris the most. You're beginning to understand what it means to be Sith, but you're far from being able to impress Darth Barris.
I'll try harder, Overseer, I promise.
If you don't, you're doomed. Remember that. Because I forced you into the Academy ahead of schedule, Darth Barris will be predisposed to judging you severely. And by severely, I mean fatally. Now, we must hurry to your next trial. Every moment that passes, we risk discovery before we're ready. In the caverns of Mark Aragnos is the beast he left to guard his legacy. Go there, sit among the flames, and wait for the beast to come for you.
Sounds like a good opportunity for violence.
Hold nothing back. This creature is doom itself. Return to the Valley of the Dark Lords, and find the tomb of Mark Aragnos. I'll see you when the beast is slain. Good luck.
Alright, okay, so we're going to go ahead and get some extra stuff here. And that. Alright, and now we're going to take a quick break. Don't go nowhere. And we're back, everybody. Now, real quick word. Hit the subscribe button down below if you're not already subscribed. And don't forget to hit the little bell icon so that you can get notified anytime that I post up new content. Second, don't forget to smash that like button if you like what I'm doing here. Alright? Now, I said early on that I was going to do, talk about some tech and everything like that, and I wanted to take a brief pause to actually talk about some tech. And the one that I'm talking about today is going to be the Logitech G502. Sorry. It is a light speed, wireless gaming mouse from Logitech. It is really great. It's got removable weights inside of it. Let me see if I can, see. So you can customize exactly how much of the weight you want your mouse to be. So it's even got it in there. Plus it's got a little handy dandy place so that you can put your USB fob in case you wanted to take this traveling. It has got programmable keys right here. Every single key on this is programmable, but it's got back and forward buttons here that I actually program to be an opening attack and a primary attack. This button here I actually have programmed to be my tab button because we use a tab type of combat with SWTOR. It comes with these two buttons here that are normally your DPI settings. And so I actually have those changed or remapped to this being heal, this being adrenal, your left and right click, of course. But it's also got the center click, and it moves side to side so you can have your side scrolls as well as scroll. Now this is really awesome here. If you click this unlocks the wheel, so it'll free spin. Like, that's awesome. That's just awesome. Otherwise, you click it and it kind of locks it in place. And then also too, right here, this is actually your battery indicator, but right now I have it selected to do my profile switch so I can switch between the different types of key bindings per different character. But what it normally does is, right now I have the center click mapped towards the battery indicator like this one normally is to my center click because I don't ever actually use that. So this is what it looks like here. And it'll show you. Now it doesn't really show you how much you have left in your battery, but it kind of gives you an indication of, oh, am I halfway through my battery and everything like that. This, by the way, has amazing battery life. I think I've charged it maybe twice in 3 weeks. Maybe once. I'm not really sure. It holds a good charge. It charges right here using a supplied micro USB cable, braided cable and everything like that. It's really great, really fantastic. It's also really comfortable in the hand and everything like that. And it's got RGB lighting in it. You can, what I have set up for it is, I'll show you my profile selection button here, where, oh, it's not wanting to work right now. I think because I don't have it mapped. Oh, let me actually map it into the game here so that way it will work. And so now if I click on it, that's a different character, that's a different character, and so on. So really awesome. And you can there's other things that you can have for it to where it will, you can have it blink and strobe and everything else, go through different colors. Super awesome mouse. Highly recommend it. Really affordable. If there's a gaming mouse out there, this would be the one. If you're pairing it with other types of peripherals like a game keypad or gaming keyboard, that way you can just have minimal things on this one. You can just do your point and clicks. Really great. So like I said earlier before, that I had mapped I have a certain mapping for all of my stuff, and I have quick keys and everything like that. I have gone through and I've went ahead and reprogrammed those into here. So let's go ahead and move this over to right here, because that's where I normally have that mapped. And that's fine where it's at, and let us go. No, we need to actually look at certain powers here. I always map certain things in here that aren't normally that don't just come up here on the quick bar. So like my quick travel, we want to go ahead and put that in there. When I get out of this area, it's going to give me a fleet pass that will actually be right next to my quick travel icon. Again, this is just where I normally put all of my stuff. That way, just in case, you know, I have, it's just all the same, so that when I do my mappings, it's all the same. Here's all my vehicles that I've gotten. You know, I have my big gun dark, and I always keep my primary vehicle right there, and then if I want some other vehicle, then I'll go ahead and do it. And then I have my rocket boost right next to it. That's a legacy thing. But the rocket boost is really nice because in places that you can't have your mounts, you could use a rocket boost, travel a little bit faster. That is a legacy unlock, so once you unlock it for one character, it's unlocked for all of your characters. There are, I believe, 3 boosts for that, so if you get them all, not only is the cooldown time a little bit lower, but also too your rocket time is more. With that being said, let's go ahead and get on with the quest here. So we have to take the taxi to the lower wilds, so let's go ahead and get that, and we'll go ahead and not go this way, because that is not the way I should be going. Let's see here. I think that there is a trainer here somewhere. I think that at level 5 I get some more attacks. So let's go ahead and look for this trainer real quick. In fact, I can just use my map and it'll show me where the trainers are if I just do that. And it looks like, yeah, there's a trainer outside. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to that trainer first. Rocket boost. Oh, going the wrong way. Looking at the map and not my guy. Oh, going the wrong way still. Well, how do I get out of here? How do I get to my trainer that's over there? Oh, I see. I think what I have to do is I have to leave this area, go all the way out and around. Yeah, that's not happening, because then I have to go through the tomb of Ajuntapal and everything else again, and I really don't want to do that. So as you can see, I can already rocket boost again because the cooldown time is a lot lower. Let me see here. No trainers, no trainers, no trainers. So let's go ahead and find the taxi. And we will see if there is a trainer in the next area. Now, I believe that when I had played this before, there was a trainer right next to... oh, that's right. There is one trainer, but he's upstairs. So that's probably why I didn't show up on the map, because I was downstairs. If I would have gone upstairs, I would have probably found that trainer. But that's okay. We're going to go ahead and get to this next area and see if there's a trainer there. If not, oh well, we're going ahead and just go ahead and blast through this area, get this next section done on the trials. Another thing, if you are starting out, or this is an altar or anything like that, you want to get some money and you want to go to your legacy and legacy unlocks, and you want to do these. You want to get these improved class mission experiences, these improved exploration ones, if you're just doing the main storyline. Because if you're just doing the main storyline with these improved, these stack. And so you get, let's see, for the first one, you get an improved by 6%. Then it stacks on top of that another 6%. And then another 6%, and another 6%, and another 6%. And like I said, these stack on top of each other. So you're getting, for this one, you are getting 6% of an extra 6% from a 6% from a 6% from a 6%. You absolutely should get these unlocked. They don't cost that much, but if you're first starting out, you're gonna have to go do some quests, sell some stuff, buy those, but just do those, get those unlocked. You will level up a lot quicker. Now let's see, where am I at here? Where do I have to go? That's the thing. Okay, so I have to go this way. So, okay, there's an elevator right here. Another cool thing that you can do, again, if you're getting something like these starting off packs or whatever, right, that give you like a free mount or whatever, like right now, I know BioWare, right now they're giving everybody like a free mount and a pet and everything like that, right? It only costs 40,000 credits to unlock your speeder ability at level 1. So if it's an alt, go ahead and just send your character an extra 40,000 credits, and so you can get that speeder unlocked right away. Another thing that you can do, help you go ahead and get this a little bit faster, is you want to get, there's an unlock. See, I've already done it. See, I've already spent that $40,000 here for the piloting because I'm only level 5. Otherwise, I'd have to wait to level 10 and go to a trainer just to go get that. Now, there's also an unlock to where you can actually have a trainer that you can just pull out wherever you are. Not really sure where that is. You can leave a comment down below and let me know, and I'll share that with everybody. But let me see here. There's another thing that you could do. Where is it at? Right here. The improved mounting. This allows you to mount while you're running. Okay, it saves a lot of time instead of having to wait for that mount to come up and everything like that. And I'll show you exactly what that looks like. I'm running, and I am mounting. Because you see how long it took for you to actually mount? You have to sit there that long, wait for your mount to go, and then start running again. It just helps you save a little bit of time. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this guy gorilla-ling along. Gorilla-ling. Yeah. Anyway, oh! Alright. Some people want to die. Another thing that I'm going to do here, and I didn't do it before, and I'm not sure why. I need to come over here to controls, I believe it is, and it is the pickup on right click, so that way I don't have to actually say, right click it, then say take all. I just want to go ahead and just take it all right away. Where is that at? I'm not really sure where that's at. I know I've seen it before. Oh, okay, there it is. Auto loot on right click. So actually I already had that enabled. I didn't realize it. But yeah, you want to make sure that you do that. Unless you actually care about what you're picking up or whatever, it just saves you a little bit of time. And then deselect target on clicking on terrain. That's nice, because if I like click on this guy and then I'm like, oh well, I don't want to actually target this guy, I just click on the terrain and I'm not doing anything. All right. Anyway, back to moving on. Oh, so I have a bonus. So I have to defeat some people. I have to defeat 15 people. So, and a lot of times these things won't get triggered unless you actually start killing somebody. I hate to say it like that, but yeah, it won't get triggered until you start, doing stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go after some people and get my bonuses. Because remember, these are still class missions. These are not just, idle combat. Well, that was so weird. It looked like he had a lightsaber there for a second. Yeah, see, it looks like he has a lightsaber. It even sounds like a lightsaber. It's like they're getting me ready for a lightsaber. Here's what it sounds like. Bet you had one. Why aren't you attacking this guy? Oh, you know what? The guy had a pretty good camouflage. Or this chick, she was laying on top of a dead chick. I completely, if it wasn't for the name thing, I would have never noticed that person. $12 down, 3 more to go. So I just got to kill these guys. And this one. All right. Moving on. All right. You're going to attack me, so I'm going to see if killing anybody right there is going to do anything. Nope. All right. All right, let's just check our inventory real quick. Just to see what if there's anything new that I need to equip. Nope. Now, what I actually should have done is I actually should have gone and sold all this, but I had actually already purchased the unlocks to get my entire inventory open, so I didn't really have to worry about that. And I do always check these little satchels here. Some of them are gray items, but sometimes you'll get them to where they're actually crafting materials. Now, a real cool thing about these crafting materials that you pick up is you can actually sell them on the GTN or the Game Trading Network, or I'm sorry, Galactic Trading Network, and you can actually make a bunch of money. Right now, with all the materials that I'm having my companions make and everything like that, and selling those on the GTN, I'm actually making about 1 million credits a day per player, or I'm sorry, per tune. So I mean, that's pretty awesome. You never really have to worry about the money at that point. You know, I know it's difficult when you're first starting out to try to make some money and everything like that, but with doing it that way, you don't really have the problem, and you can get pretty much anything that you want in the game. And this game is great. It's a free to play game. The thing is with it is that even though it's free to play, you're going to need credits inside the game. And so the best way to do it is sell your stuff on the GTN if you can. You know, and I'll actually go over that once I'm actually past this part and I can actually go to the fleet. We'll go over the GTN and everything like that. All right, so okay, these people are going to attack me, so let me go ahead and kill these guys first. All right. And we'll attack these guys because they're going to attack me. I need to get through this door so I can go kill whatever creature it is. Did you hear him breathing real hard? That's because he's big. It takes a lot to go and swing that around as much as I've been doing. Oh, I should heal. I'm so used to having companions that heal me all the time that I don't think about that when I'm starting a new guy. Alright, he said I gotta go sit in the flames. So I'm assuming, yep, there we go. Go ahead and meditate next to these flaming skulls. And alright. And see how quickly I'm leveling up here? That's because I got those unlocks. Alright, so I got something here worth equipping. Now, sometimes what I do like to do is I like to preview these items as I get them. Because sometimes maybe I'll come across an item that I'm like, you know what? I like the look of that better. And so, but I don't like this look as opposed to this one. You know, I'm going for this kind of chunky armored, like, you know, gargantuan juggernaut guy, right? Because that's what he is. He's a juggernaut. So we're just going to go ahead and just equip it. We're not going to actually change the looks of it, and we're going to move on. Now, I do want to take a look at what this was that I did have on. I didn't actually take a look at it. So they're just normal gloves, and you can see my bracers underneath it. I don't really think... I'm not sure here. I'm not sure. Well, I mean, you know what? Let me know down below. Either let me know down below or let me know in the chat, and I'll go ahead and change those gloves. Otherwise, we're leaving them as is. Okay. So I defeated the guy. Now I have to return to the Overseer. So I'm going to use my quick travel because I do not want to go through all of that all over again. Yep. Right here. Quick travel is great. You know, like I said, if you're trying to level up quick and get through a storyline like I'm trying to do, just trying to get that legendary player status, use your quick travel. Get those unlocks, you know, of moving with this, getting your rocket boots. You know, it will save you so much time. Because you do not just want to be running around everywhere. It sucks, man. Oh, was I supposed to go this way? Or around here? Oh, I forgot where I'm going. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, let's see how well I did. Yeah, don't cross me, dogface. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you were. Yeah, that was. So, I can kind of go mercenary on this and tell him to go buy his life. He's going to give me some credits. You know, the thing is that I've noticed with this game, two things. One, even if you try to like get some more money out of things, it's not really going to work. Two, sometimes if you let people live and let them just go run off and everything like that, they will then send you more stuff. So, conundrum, what are we going to do here? Should we go ahead and kill this guy? Should we go ahead and let him buy his life out of me? Or should we just say, you know what? You belong to me now. Go and let me know. right, so it looks like one of my friends here has actually said that we're going to go ahead and kill them. So. Now, in case you guys are wondering who Technovore GG is, that is actually a friend of mine that's using one of my other accounts to actually watch this. That account right there, to Technovore GG, that's actually for my art channel. So I actually am doing some art live streams too. But that is going to be posted up on this channel. We're actually making the switch to actually go put that into this channel. So it's not just going to be tech, it's also going to be art. Maybe some music too. I don't know. Remember, everybody, hydrate. Whenever you're gaming, hydrate. Not a sponsored video. That's why I'm keeping the label out. Okay, so we're going to go with the cocky answer here. All right, again, we're going to go and check out this stuff. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and put this belt as one of those items too that we're going to keep. I just think it makes him look sensually big, having the small little thing right there on his belt and everything like that, and it works perfectly with the robes. I think that that's just going to be pretty darn cool. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just replace out this belt. And then we're going to go ahead and equip it. And these bracers. See, again, this is what my guy looks like if I didn't have that stuff on, or the what I want to look like thing going on all the time. And so you can see it's not exactly flattering. All right, so we do need to get rid of some of these items here. These, because I got a lot here. It's probably worth another 50,000 creds. But the thing is that once you're full up on your inventory, you cannot collect anything else. So we want to make sure that we'll go through it, and we're going to go ahead and sell all this stuff. Now I think that the vendors are outside, so we're going to go ahead and do that first. I know the guy said don't keep Lord Baron waiting, but he can wait. I don't care. Alright, so we got a weapons vendor. So first thing is first, I'm actually looking for certain items too for one of my other characters, some like lightsaber parts and everything like that. So I want to make sure that if I see those, that I put them aside so that I can do like these crystals here. I want to make sure I put that aside so I can send that to one of my other characters. Even though that's a great item, but he's actually doing a type of quest for a guild that he's in where he's actually getting this kind of stuff. So that means that I can't just do the sell junk quickly thing. Normally that's what I do just to get rid of those things so I can actually see what actual items that I have to sell, but because I need to save this and it's just going to look for all of those types of things, I'm not going to do that. So now we're just going to look through here. I don't ever use those med packs. I mean, I did earlier when I was doing that PvP, but I usually use something a little bit stronger. So yeah. So yeah, when we get to the fleet and everything like that, then I'm going to get something a little bit stronger to actually put in there permanently. So just as practice, I really don't keep those things. These things are another good thing to have. I'm not going to use it just yet. I'm not sure how long I'm going to do the stream, and so I don't want to use that and then kind of just waste it. I want to use it while we're doing this, especially while we're streaming. So we're going to go ahead and wait on using that. Now, I'm a little bit torn here. Since I like to look at that belt, but with this particular belt here, this got it's the adaptive armor belt, so it allows me to actually put more things into it. I can upgrade it as we go, as opposed to having to wait till I get a completely new piece of armor, and everything else. You know what? It's available at the fleet. That's where I got it to originally with one of my other characters and sent it to this guy. So we're just going to go ahead and get rid of it. And then we're going to go ahead and keep these gloves, because these are the gloves that I want you to tell me down below if you want me to go ahead and equip that. So we're just going to keep them for now. And this was my original armor set, so we're going to get rid of those. All right. So now that we've done all that, we've gotten rid of we got some space here. Another thing that I'm going to do right now is I'm going to actually take a look to see if there's some extra armor here that is going to, like, okay, see these things right here that has a little up arrow on it. That means that it's better than the current armor that I have on. And it's 150 credits and everything like that. So you know what? Well, actually, we're going to take a look at the light vendor too. So, looks like these ones here. So these ones here are going to give me a 24 armor, 5 mastery, and 5 endurance. Whereas these, which I believe are the same other ones over there, is only going to give me 19 armor. So we're going to go ahead and go with these instead. And then we're also going to get these boots here. Alright. So we'll go ahead and equip those. And these are part of my adaptive armor set, so we're just going to go ahead and set them down there. Alright, now, again, this is what I would look like if I didn't do all this. Right? Just had whatever I had on. Looks like, well, it looks like a fat guy in a dress. With shoulder pads. Gotta have the shoulder pads. Anyway, moving on. I think we've kept Lord Barris waiting long enough. What do you guys think? Alright, now, I believe the trainer is actually in here. That's a Sith Inquisitor trainer. but is... Oh, just in case you guys didn't know, there is a Datacron right here. Now, this has already been unlocked under my legacy, so it's not going to do me anything. But, just in case you didn't know, there's one right there. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not a Datacron. Well, not a normal Datacron. That's just a Codex. I'm not sure. You can let me know down below. Okay, so that's a Sith Inquisitor trainer. I'm looking for the Sith Juggernaut trainer, and oh, that's the way to the council chambers. Are you in here? Yeah. Okay, so here's the Sith Warrior trainer. That's the one I need for my Juggernaut. Okay, yeah. See, I did have some ones here, so we're gonna get that one. We're gonna get that one. Wow. Hey, now we're getting some attacks. This is great. Oh, another thing. So I've already said that I wanted this guy to be a tank and everything like that. So that's what I'm going to do it. We're going to commit that. And now we're going to look to see here. So the first thing that I'm going to get is actually going to be at level 10. So it's great to actually look right at about level 10 to actually choose a combat proficiency, because then you will actually start getting things. So like this one here, this is actually an attack. So it's another attack that you get that you don't actually just get from the trainer. As soon as you reach that level, it gives it to you. And then whenever you get to one of these little icons here that has like the 11 on there, that will unlock one of these things on the side here for the skillful, master, masterful, and heroic. And so those were actually going to get you some extra abilities, or buff up rather your current abilities to make them actually a little bit better. So now that I've actually chosen my combat proficiency, as soon as I get to level 10, I will be getting Aegis Attack, which is a range attack of 4 meters. And it increases damage reduction by 3% for 20 seconds. Generates 6 rage, which is my little things on the bottom underneath my hit points, the little red bar there, right by my face there. And it deals 131 to 143 weapons damage to a target with a series of quick melee attacks. So he's just going to go all crazy on everybody. So really awesome. Again, soon as you hit or are about to hit level 10, definitely go look at your combat proficiencies. You can find that right here under your character menu, and it is right here, or you can press the shortcut key K if you haven't remapped it to something else. All right, now let's go ahead and get on to Lord Barris. There we go. Yep, that's me. Yeah, it's all right. So, it looks like I got a couple of options here. I can send them off to try to kill Vemro for me. But if Vemro is almost as good as I am, because apparently no one is as good as my level 7 Juggernaut, they're just going to get slaughtered. So I can be kind to them and tell them that I'm going to kill him myself. What do you guys think? I think will kill myself. So, again, I already know that these guys are going to die because of it, but let's just go play along. Yes, show me stuff. Oh, finally. So I just inadvertently sent them to their doom. Whoopsies. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. Yeah, you're right, because next time... so I would say... He's playing with fire. I was born into a lethal machine. I don't think so. All right. So... I mean, me personally, I do know the Sith code. However, apparently my character does not. Well, I guess I could bluff and say I know the code, but I don't think that's going to do me any favors. I could just say I just don't need it. Or I could just be honest and say I can't. just say I don't need it. So we're just going to say, of course. So this is going to be one of those instances that I can kill this guy and get, you know, the little rewards or whatever that I get for it. What is going on with you? Or I can let this guy go, and he's going to leave the planet and everything like that, fake his death or whatever's, right? And he's going to send me stuff later on. So I'm conflicted here. Again, I don't have a companion that heals me every time that I jump off something willy-nilly. Okay, so his chambers are here. So I think what we're going to do, because again, we're making this guy completely evil. I have money. I have stuff. So I think we're going to go ahead and just kill this guy. We're just going to say he wants you dead. You know, the vocabulary in this game is incredible. So here's my decision now. Again, like I said, I can let this guy go, and he will give me something once he's gone, or I can kill him. And like I said, I have the money and everything like that, and usually they just kind of give you like, I don't know, like 2,000 creds, if that, or maybe like a companion gift or something like that. You know, and they never give you like any armor. They don't give you actually anything worth your time. But when you're very first starting out and everything like that, it's probably beneficial to go ahead and do so. But again, this is one of my alts. He's completely evil. We're going to go ahead and sack this guy. Yep. So, again, don't hate me for mixing the genres, but I'm going to go Klingon on this. And I'm going to say, you fought well, but you're going to die. Did I go the wrong way again? I keep doing that. Wow. I should really look at my map whenever I'm doing these things. Only passion. We gain strength. We gain victory, and our victory, our chains are broken. So let's see here. I think I'm just gonna say, yeah. Yeah. All right. So here's one of those things that I would have gotten. I would have gotten like this here. Calls it? Chests. Credit chests. And so right now I have 355, 362 in my account. And now I have 355, 839. So I had 500 credits. That's how much I would have gotten if I would have let the guy go. Really think it's worth it? Let me know down below. And while you're at it, don't forget, if you're not already, subscribe. And if you hit the bell notification, it'll let you know whenever I put up new content. And third, if you like what I'm doing here or you want to see more, smash that like button. Okay, we haven't leveled up yet. I'm almost there, but I haven't leveled up yet. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to kill some things real quick, try to level up real quick, and then run back here, talk to the trainer, see if I unlocked any new abilities, and then we're going to go ahead and go to the tomb. This is the closest place that I know of that I can go fight somebody. So come on, jump. Now again, normal combat doesn't give you that much experience like doing the mission quests and stuff like that goes, but I'm hoping, because I'm right on the cusp of being able to level. I don't know if you can see it. It's on the bottom there, underneath all my toolbars. Oh, I picked up something. Oh, I picked up. Oh, okay. So I picked up some memorabilia. That's cool. So, you know, I don't know how many. What am I at? I'm at 11,975 right now, and I need 12,210. So I just need roughly another 300 experience points to get to the next level. So and what are we at now? We now are at 12,004. So I need another 206. See, like I said, you don't get that much when you're doing these. Okay, what am I at now? So I'm still at 12,004. I just killed those guys and I'm still at 12,004. So you don't get that much for just for casual combat. Doing the mission quest, that's where you're going to get your experience points. Yeah. All right. So I actually have an idea. There is a really quick mission that's right up here that I can do, and hopefully that'll give me enough experience points to go ahead and level up. Now what I'm doing is not necessary. I just want to do this because I'm so close to leveling that I just want to go ahead and level up before I go and have to run a bunch of missions around in the Valley of the Dead Kings or whatever it's called. But I do know that there is a little bit of a side quest right here, but it doesn't seem like that has been activated yet. Yeah. So, you know, you can't really use the item modification thing until level 10. If you had something that you could throw in there that was below level 10, wouldn't be such a big deal. But there isn't anything, and so that's why you can't really use it, because yeah, I can use it, I just have nothing that I can put in there that's below level 10. Now this is the quest that I think is really quick and should be alright. Before we do this, I just want to show you guys something. If I come over here and I look at my guy and I hide my head slot, you'll see I am a Sith. In fact, what we'll do here is we'll go ahead and we're gonna see if okay. So I'm just doing this to be able to zoom in on this guy here. So as you can see, I am a Sith. That is my race. I am, you know, a chosen guy. I am wearing a helmet though, but that doesn't really matter in the game content or anything like that. It does have a cool effect where it kind of like muffles your voice and everything, as if you were actually wearing a helmet, or if you have like cloth face covering or something like that. But I just wanted to show you guys, I in fact am a Sith. So I believe and it's been a long time since I've done this. But when I talk to this guy as a Sith, his responses are actually different than if you were talking to him as any other race in the game. See, if I wasn't a Sith and I didn't have that, that wouldn't have been a response. I don't even know why they would say on whose authority. He just said the Emperor. So, I mean, obviously, the Emperor has assigned him to do it. Alright, so I know there's a few of them here. Okay, so let's actually pull up my map here. So there's one right up the hall. So let's go ahead and go right up the hall here and take care of this one. Then we'll go upstairs and see about the ones over there. Okay, that's one. Now let's go upstairs. I know there's another one upstairs. Oh gosh. Oh, yep, there it is. So I'll have to go through here. It's like off this little cubby or whatever. Oh no, I have to go upstairs to do it. Even further upstairs. Oh, I guess not. Alright, this guy that has all these people praying to him. Oh, now I'm at 12,064, so I got 60 experience points so far. Just talking to that guy, getting this little side quest going on. Remember, I still need, how much? 12,210. Okay, I know there's another one outside. Well, looks like there's two of them outside. So there's one over here. Where are you at? Okay, and I believe the other one is down this way. Oh, there we go. So actually, if I forgot when I had the exploration boost, that actually gives me some XP, and so I have those extra boosts on top of it that I could have just discovered something and I would have popped my next level, because now I'm at what? I have 2 explorations and I'm already at 1400 on top of what it was. Oh, cool. Somebody has one of those trainers out. So that's convenient. Alright. But we'll go ahead and finish up this mission now. I know I said I wasn't going to do any of the side quests and everything like that. But again, I just wanted to do something really quick that I can accomplish and level up. It looks so funny watching him from behind on that galloping beast. Yep, that was easy. Yep, let's do it. Indeed. Alright, I got some cool pants here. Let's check out these pants, actually. Yeah, nah. This is cool. I got these little armor pieces right here instead. But, of course, these pants are more than what I got. Let's check out these gloves. Oh, that is horrible. But we'll put them on. We're not going to, like, do something. Oh, wait, what's going on here? Okay, so here's an interesting thing. I had equipped these gloves. Now these are a higher rating. They're a 20 versus the 18 that I used to have on. And it's a 25 armor. However, it's only giving me a 7 mastery and a 5 endurance. Oh. Yeah. But it's not giving me any endurance or mastery boosts. That's what it's saying. So, these other pair that I did have on are actually saying that they're better, even though the other ones did say that they were better. You know, so I'm actually sacrificing a little bit of armor to actually get some boosts if I do that one. But the way this game works is for a lot of these like quests that you go on and stuff like that, it will look at your armor rating. And if your armor rating is at a certain number, they're going to give you armor that's that equivalent or higher. So it actually boosts your armor rating. So I like to go ahead and I'll take that into account, and we're just going to go ahead and say we're keeping the ones that we now have on that way you just equipped. Alright, so real quick, we're going to take a look at our gray items. We're going to see if we have any lightsaber parts, because again, that's what I'm looking for. I have a little thing going on with one of my other characters of where I'm actually looking for lightsaber parts. They're not actually used in game. You just sell them for credits and everything like that. but it's a little side mission that one of my characters is going on, and so whenever I find lightsaber parts, I go ahead and try to send them to him. In fact, because I have that one there, we are going to go ahead and send that over to him. So we'll go ahead and go to this mailbox here. Now I do have some mail here. That's all the welcome stuff. It's like this one gave me the little pet droid that I have. This one here, that's that was a new member thing from Star Wars or BioWare or whatever. This is telling me about the new expansion, and it gave me a little thing. This was an expansion, Shadow of Revan. It still is there, of course. I have access to it because I am a subscriber and everything. Let's see here, some stuff about decorating my stronghold once I get it. The stronghold's really easy to obtain and everything like that, and I'll actually show you guys kind of it's not really a cheat, but it's a way of purchasing a stronghold and not ever having to purchase it for your other characters, and you'll still get that bonus. It's actually something that I just found out, just by a fluke, and I was just like, oh wow, I can do that. So alright, so we're gonna go ahead and send this to one of my other guys, my main character, Technovore, who is a Jedi Sentinel, and we're going to go ahead and send him these crystal shards. Okay. It's a gray item, not worth anything, but he needs it. Alright. Now. Alright, so before we go into this other thing, there's actually something up here. If you guys haven't gone up here, go ahead and go up here. There is a crate up here for you guys. I believe it's up here. It's either a crate or a data crate. I'm not really sure. But make sure you go up here. Explore as much as you can around and everything like that. You will get the XP. Yep, it's crate. So we'll go ahead and open up this crate. And I remember how I told you guys about those bags, right, that have the crafting items in it? This is one of those bags. Okay, so you click on it, and there you have some materials. Now I'm going to take this material, and I'm going to sell it on the GTN. And I believe that these materials are about 125 a piece. And so if I pull out the handy dandy calculator that is somewhere, I believe. Let's see here. 9 times 125. Yeah. So that's basically 1,100 credits right there. And I didn't do anything. I just went up a little elevator. Right? And then you have this, but that has no use to it, and a stim pack. I don't really ever use these stim packs, but it's good to actually have. Oh, so I was going to take this. Okay, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back, and we're going to go ahead and hammer out this next section.